The story of Paul's shipwreck.
Once there was a man named Paul.
I am named Paul.
He was a follower of Jesus.
I am a follower of Jesus.
He traveled all over the world.
I travel all over the world.
He told people that Jesus was the Son of God.
Hey, everybody! Jesus is the Son of God!
Okay, I think they get the point.
Okay, they get the point. Sorry.
Now, there were some religious leaders who didn't like what Paul said about Jesus.
In fact, they got so mad they had him arrested and thrown into prison.
Bring on the prison! The prison was strong. There was no hope of escape.
It's hopeless. These bars are as thick as a young girl's arm.
Paul was locked away for a long, long time.
But all during that time, Paul told people about Jesus.
Hey, Mr. Guard.
Who, me?
Yeah, you want to hear something really wonderful?
Yes, Paul even preached to his jailers.
Wow. He just loved to preach the good news.
Good news, hallelujah, good news for tempest tossed. Good news if things sink and God goes look for me when you're lost. Good news, hallelujah, good news about a God who saves. Good news when life's stormy, we can trust the Lord to calm the wind. One day when Paul was preaching, a lamb that stood aloft, the cloud declared this Paul's a God, because he taught. He said,
If you think I'm divine, I fear you are confused. I'm just an ordinary man who loves to preach good news.
he traveled to Jerusalem and preached good news to all. Some troublemakers heard him and tried to start a brawl. They cried, this man deserves to die because his sin is great. But Paul kept right on preaching love to those who shouted hate.
Some people aren't here, but he keeps on preaching.
Some people they fear,
but he keeps on preaching.
some people are quiet.
but he keeps on preaching.
Sometimes there's a right,
but he keeps on preaching
to the rich, to the poor, to the high, to the low. There's just nowhere the man will go. And he keeps on preaching, keeps on preaching the word. The word is good news. Hallelujah, good news for a tempest tossed. Good news if you think you're sinking. God goes looking for you when you're lost. Good news, hallelujah, good news about a God who saves. Good news when life is stormy, we can trust the Lord to calm the waves. We can trust the Lord to calm the waves.
Well, finally, the governor himself came to visit Paul in prison.
I'm the governor himself, visiting Paul in prison.
And while he was there, one day he came to a decision.
I've come to a decision.
He decided to send Paul to the city of Rome to see the emperor.
I've decided to send Paul to the city of...
Okay, you two, what is this?
If we repeat what you say, we don't have to learn as many lines and we don't have a lot of time.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
And with that, the governor stopped repeating and had Paul taken out of prison and loaded into a sailing ship.
Bring on the ship.
The ship swayed back and forth on the balls of its feet in order to simulate a floating motion, as it rode on a sea as blue as pom-poms.
They had their fearless captain on board.
Ahoy,
Captain!
Along with the centurion that is a Roman army commander named Julius.
Ahoy, Julius!
And a group of Roman soldiers.
Ahoy, nameless
Ahoy,
extras.
nameless extras!
They hadn't gone too far when they had to switch to a different ship.
The new ship continued to sail toward Rome, but the wind was against them, so they traveled slowly.
In fact, as winter approached, they were less than halfway to their destination.
Now winter was a season of storms, and Paul advised the captain and Julius to stop the voyage.
If we go now, you could lose some cargo. You could lose the ship. You could even lose your life.
But they ignored Paul's warning and continued on the journey.
Don't worry. What does a preacher know about sailing a ship? Yeah, what could go wrong? Yeah, they hadn't gone too far when the weather began to change.
The wind is rising higher, our hearts are full of dread. The sky is flashing fire, and there's thunder overhead. The waves are pounding harder, we are filling up with rain. Who will save us from this raging hurricane? Rumble, rumble, crash, crash, help us, God, we cry. Ooh, waves smash, help us or we die. Rumble, rumble, crash, crash, help us, God, we cry. Ooh, waves smash, help us or we die.
The ship was driven far off course by the storm.
They couldn't see the sun or star for many.
The sailors on board finally gave up all hope.
Then one day an angel came to Paul in his dream and spoke to him.
Do not be afraid, Paul. God has promised that one day
You will speak the truth to the mightiest king on earth.
Have no fear, the dead lie in your way. Lord is here, you will be saved.
When Paul awoke, he told everyone what the angel said.
Go up there.
Smash, help us, God, we cry. Ooh, waves smash, help us, or we die. Rumble, rumble, crash, crash, help us, God, we cry. Ooh, waves smash, help us, or we die. Help! 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 Help!
And miraculously, everybody reached the shore safely.
Oh, have no fear, them are in the rain. Oh, no, is small, yet to Christ's love we conquer all. There is no force in time or space can tear us from His firm embrace. No deadly blade, no hunger's ache, no future shame, no past mistake, no mountain high, no chasm broad can overcome the love of God. A mother's heart cannot be tamed. A father's love is fierce as flame. Yet there is love more deep and wide. The love God holds for every child. No chasm blade, no hunger's ache, no future shame, no past mistake, no mountain high, no chasm broad can overcome the love of God. Nothing can overcome the love of God.
Well, there you have it. Tales of Rescue at Sea.
Stories about a God who saves.
And I hope you can see, wherever the voyage ahead takes us, on calm seas or dark waters,
We are never alone in the journey, and that's something we can all celebrate.
Good news, hallelujah, good news for a tempest tossed. Good news if you think it's sinking, God comes looking for you when you're lost. Good news, hallelujah, good news about a God who saves. Good news when life is stormy, we can trust the Lord to calm the waves. The Lord saved Noah from a flood and all his family. The Lord saved John from the whale, Lazarus from the sea. The Lord saved Paul from a shipwreck along with all the crew. And so these sailors of the Lord lived on to preach good news. Good news, hallelujah, good news for a tempest tossed. Good news if you think it's sinking, God comes looking for you when you're lost. Good news, hallelujah, good news about a God who saves. Good news when life is stormy, we can trust the Lord to calm the waves. We can trust